a number of times when she'll be very upset on the phone, really yelling at him. But at the same time, Seth is a bully. Seth has been up in my face. No matter what I do to help this family, he's charging at me like I'm ruining his life. And
it's her fault.
And it's all my fault. And I'm going, I'm taking care of your children. I'm stepping up when I know the two of you have difficulty stepping it up and taking care of your children.
There was a point in this family chaos that a shotgun was involved.
Jen and Seth got in a big argument. All of a sudden, Seth came and he started banging at the door right here.
I was coming up to the door, banging on the door.
He just kept saying, let me in. He was just like in a rage.
My cousin was living with us, and he had grabbed his shotgun. He was fighting with my cousin, and Seth took it. He put it up like this and said, you want to end me? You want to do this? Then do it.
Rage went into me. I basically wanted to take him out. Everybody thought I was extremely crazy, so they ran, hid, called cops.
It was the scariest night ever. I thought for sure that we were not going to make it through the night.
I came home from work.
Right.
You were already
guys all went berserk and then you left. Yeah, that's how I feel, Dr. Phil. Every day I have to deal with this nonsense.
That was so long ago. It was so stupid.
Yeah, well, I'm just bringing it up because it was a long time ago, which means this has been going on a long time. All right, next we're going to hear how Seth and Jen's constant fighting affects their children because they do it in front of them. Their 16-year-old son has a lot to say.
I get afraid of my father when he rages. He's grabbed me by my arm and one time with my neck. He grabbed me by the neck like this and lifted me like 2 or 3 feet off the air.
Well, Ruth says her son-in-law Seth not only abuses her daughter, but also flies off the handle and rages at her grandchildren. Now, she says Seth called his 6-year-old daughter a stupid little girl after she spilled some milk and told his 16-year-old son that he could not wait for him to turn 18 so he could hit him. Well, let's hear what their son has to say.
I get afraid of my father when he rages. While my dad snaps, it's him talking as loud as he can, spitting everywhere. He's grabbed me by my arm and one time with my neck. He grabbed me by the neck like this and lifted me like 2 or 3 feet off the air. This past year, my dad punched a hole in the wall. My mom had gone crazy on him. I had to stand in between them to try to stop the fight. My dad said is this the day that I'm gonna hit you? It was definitely scary. My parents fighting has definitely affected me in my school life. I've always been an AB student. This past year, I actually got an F. My little brother and little sister, whenever they hear the fighting, they'll tend to run off into the corner. I would call myself the protector. I tell them to go into a different room or close your eyes and just turn around and go. I fear one day that my dad will definitely either hurt my mom or one of us.
What do you think about that?
It sucks. Embarrassment. Not even... I love my kids to death. You're a kid, you're flesh and your blood, your kids. I mean, they mean everything to me.
It's just, it's such crap, though. I just feel like so much of it's always so fake. Because here's the thing is, he's been like this, but then, he'll still, go home, and then he'll start yelling at them again. He feels bad, but then he just doesn't stop doing it. Because if you really do feel bad, you stop doing it. You don't continue. It's trying to make sense all the time out of nonsense. And that's what I feel. That's why I've been watching you for 17 years. I've been watching you since you were on Oprah. I have had my entire relationship since you've had your show. And every single episode I have watched, and I sit there and I have always wondered my whole entire life, what would Dr. Phil say to me?
What he would say to you right now is, let me talk to him. Okay, because I want to hear what he has to say. What do you